Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. I'm Katrina.
I'm Charles.
And this is KNC TV.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust.
As most of you know, we recently moved to Atlanta. So we moved there for specific reasons and no specific reason at all, to be honest with you. So we want to talk about some of our expectations that we have for moving to the city of Atlanta and some things that we hope to accomplish. And, you know, maybe at the end of 4 years, we'll see what happens.
Expectation for me, number one. My expectation is to do everything completely different than what I did in Texas. So my goal and one of my resolutions for the year was to build better friendships. And not just friendships, but relationships where I can network, and they have to be mutually beneficial relationships. I cannot be in a relationship or a friendship with anyone who is not willing to balance me out. You know, and when I say that, I mean like I'm giving. I'm constantly going to see them all the time. They're never coming to see me. We're never it's not mutual. So I have to also learn, in order to build good relationships, they have to be healthy relationships, so mutually beneficial.
I'll say this for my wife, because I know my wife. My wife does not like to have needy friends. Please, like, she needs people that, okay, we can go a few weeks without talking to one another, but when we talk to one another, then it's
or not even talking, like seeing one another.
Seeing one another, any of that. It just has to be like, kind of like low maintenance type of deal.
Very low maintenance, because I'm low maintenance.
And then we have like life, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, there may be times when she doesn't talk to you or see you for,
and there's no hard feelings.
2 to 3 weeks. That
literally, there's no hard feelings.
Just means that, you know, life took place.
Yeah, and then when we see each other, it should be like a breath of fresh air. Like, yeah. Oh my God, we got to do this more. Charles and I talk about this often. Like, I'm really good at like meeting people. I'm so good at that. But what turns me off is, for some reason, I tend to meet the most neediest people. And I don't know if that's something in my spirit, like the God is sending these people to me to help them through something, but I'm like, Lord, we ain't gonna send me somebody that can match me spiritually. And I don't have a problem with needy people. I just have a problem when I feel like I'm being drained. But that's the first thing I want to accomplish. What about you?
All right, so my one thing I want to accomplish is probably similar to yours a little bit. I have friends, but none of them live in Atlanta, so I don't know anybody here. And it's hard for me to want to make new friends because I'm just comfortable around my family. Yeah. But I know that there's times when I'm going to need to get out and hang out with some guys and stuff like that. I don't club. I mean, I like to go to a cigar bar, have a couple sticks, you know, listen to some music, stuff like that, grown man stuff. Kind of similar to you.
The number 2 thing I'm going to do is, it is imperative and very important for me to finally just get my business off the ground. One thing that you guys don't know, and you probably do know because I think I've talked about this, but I went to school for fashion design. And so designing merchandise, actual clothes, and putting them together and pattern making and all that, that's what I went to school for. But I know that I don't have the time and or the desire to create patterns anymore and create these clothes. I know I don't have that now. If I had a company behind me that was like taking my pieces and putting them together for me, that would be great. What I've done or decided to do is open up a boutique. And I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna start online and then turn it into a brick and mortar. My goal is to, by the end of the year, have that online website up and running way before the end of the year. But that is my number 1 thing once we move. Get everything in order business wise. I've been watching a lot of videos. I've looked at the different courses I can take. So that is the number 2 thing I'm gonna work on, is getting my business up and going, so I can have something else outside of work to do.
Okay, my number 2 thing will be, I need to lose some weight, y'all. I lost a little bit of weight and then I gained it all back. So okay, I just need to work on that. And that's something I really want to work on since I'm down here in Atlanta.
I love my baby regardless, but I don't want to love him so much that it's at the risk of his health, because I want him to be with me for a long time. And so that's one of my things too. I mean, I'm not down to Atlanta to lose weight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've got to lose some weight, I know that much. But and it's important that I do. But I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. It's gonna be hard. Some days I'm on, some days I'm off, and I don't want you to beat yourself up about it either. You just gotta do it, and don't kick yourself in the butt when you fall off. You just jump back on, baby. Now for me, another thing I want to accomplish while I'm out here in Atlanta is for Charles and I to date more, because we really don't date at all. We do not go on dates, and it's not that we don't want to, we just don't have the time. And if we did have the time, I am one of those parents. I do not like my kids going over people's houses. I don't like them going, they can go to their grandmother's house and their uncle's house. Other than that, I don't like it. And because of that, we never get to go anywhere. So I just want to date my husband more. So if y'all know some good spots, you know, live music, jazz, hookah. I can't dance, don't even do me, don't do me. He can't dance, don't do him. Yeah, let us know. That's one of the things I want to do is date you more, baby.
I kind of am on the same lines as you, babe. I really want to do something like that a little bit more because I feel like we've kind of lost ourselves. Yeah, we kind of lost ourselves because we're trying to keep our family, you know, strong. And I think we do a good job about making sure we show attention to our girls, but we don't show enough attention to each other. And I feel like we should do a better job about that because I think we just talked about that today with my mom, didn't we? Yeah,
we did. It's important. And when the kids go, what do we have left?
I mean, you gotta have something to talk about besides the kids when the kids are gone. So, you know, it's kind of like you gotta stay in good with your spouse, you know. And that's something I really do want to accomplish more. We didn't do enough of that in Dallas at all. And I feel like since we got a fresh start, we might as well try to do new things.
I'm so excited, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot more I probably could say. I don't know that I have, well, I don't really know. Listen, one expectation I have is to get this house furnished this summer. Then this summer, I showed y'all the unfurnished house tour. I'm getting this entire house furnished, okay? Now it'll be furnished. I'm gonna take my time with the artwork and stuff because the artwork is expensive. It's expensive, and I need to make sure that I have the pieces in my house first and then I can go shop for the artwork versus buying artwork and like shopping around that. That's very important to me. I'm gonna make sure I do that. I want it to feel like home and I want it to feel good and all that good stuff. So that is another goal I'm working on for Atlanta.
Another goal of mine is to fix my wardrobe up. My wardrobe is being that of a
black t-shirt.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys notice my uniform, I call it my uniform because my uniform is a black t-shirt and blue jeans, dark blue jeans, and that's pretty much what I wear. It's always a different t-shirt, you know. I want y'all to think I'm walking around here with the same t-shirt on every day. I have other stuff, but I don't really wear that stuff because it's just not really up-to-date fashion. I need to get my fashion game up, man. You don't want to feel like I'm, you know, a 45, 50-year-old man. Yeah, I'm not quite there yet. So I'm not saying I'm trying to dress like no 23, 24.
But just like grown man. You know? Yeah, like grown man. I get it. I get it. The thing is, when Charles lost all that weight, he was like snacky. Not that you're not snacky now, but I felt like you felt better.
The confidence was better.
Yes. So. And I think that's what it takes, because I feel like the reason your wardrobe isn't where it wants to be, you want it to be, is because you just like, well, I don't feel good, so it is what it is. Because when you lost all that weight, you feel great. Me personally, I feel the same way, but I also feel like I just, you know, I got to do the same thing. Y'all gonna have to just walk with us through this journey, okay? We don't know what we doing. We don't know what's about to happen. We just gonna step out, as most people like to say, on faith and just see what happens. That's exactly what we doing right now, y'all.
Y'all gonna get to see us turn from caterpillars to butterflies.
Yeah, you know in every aspect of our life. Watch y'all watch this video next year, and I'm gonna have other people in this video other than my husband.
Huh?
Not like that, but I'm saying like we're gonna have friends in this video.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm like, what?
Yeah, so we're gonna have people in here, not just like other than my husband, but like alongside us. We're gonna have more friends, good people, and we're gonna be looking like new. So y'all better follow that, help us out. Anyway, you guys, that is going to be all for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe. If you are subscribed, hit the notification bell right there next to the subscribe button so you're notified every time we upload a video.
Hand motion you did. That was my hand motion.
They get what I'm trying to say.
Thumbs.
You saw it. You know what I'm talking about, really. In the meantime,
in between time,
till the next time. Bye.
Peace on peace.
I belong to you, and I'll always be around. you